Iaido training consists mostly of repeatedly practicing the kata. But sometimes, the sword does make contact with something else. That practice is called tameshigiri, or test cutting. The target is made by rolling up a tatami mat and soaking it with water. The sensation that cutting it produces is said to be very much like that of a human target. The technique we're about to see is kesagiri, cutting diagonally from the shoulder to the waist on a 45-degree angle. Even for a swordsman experienced with an actual blade, tameshigiri is a formidable challenge. Poor technique will result in incomplete cuts and may even damage the sword. We asked Norio Furuichi, Kyoshi 8th Dan, to demonstrate tameshigiri for us. There is nothing incomplete about the way he does it. In the hands of Furuichi-sensei, kesagiri is a fait accompli. As for the angle, 45 degrees exactly.
Test cutting is not usually part of our regular practice. However, it does help one master the correct blade angle. Also, it confirms exactly where the blade should enter and how, because you have an actual target in front of you. That's what it has to offer.
I was truly amazed at the level of this master swordsman's technique, but I can't help wonder why anyone would want to work so hard when the idea of Iaido is to avoid drawing the sword. I put this question to the master who had overwhelmed me. Being able to win without actually drawing the sword, I think that is obviously the ultimate goal for Iai. Could you please go a little bit more deeper in the details of explaining that system or not, that concept to me?
It's possible to win without drawing the sword. When you have the fortitude or spirit to dominate your opponent, you make him feel like a frog confronted by a snake. In the presence of a skilled master, an inexperienced swordsman will falter and lose the will to fight. By continuing to train both mentally and physically, one eventually will be able to avoid confrontation and to achieve harmony with the world, winning without drawing the sword. That doesn't mean having absolute confidence in yourself. It's all about trying to achieve peace and harmony with those around you, and spreading that condition even more widely. In order to do that, you have to know yourself. That is my understanding of winning without drawing the sword, and the goal to which I aspire.
Winning without drawing the sword. The philosophy of Iaido speaks to the spirit.
Samurai Spirit today introduced you to Iaido. Iaido is the form, the martial arts form, of drawing the Japanese blade, the katana. And as we've seen through the program today, the katana is not just a sword for hacking and slashing. No, it is the symbol of the samurai warrior, which is built on Bushido. Bushido is the way of the warrior, and which is not just a concept in going out there and fighting. No, it is a concept built on the foundation of protecting oneself. Hence the whole concept of avoiding conflict by actually being able to win in a fighting situation without having to draw that blade. Now that is the ultimate goal of Iaido. And through the senseis talking and all through everything I experienced through the program, I realized that that concept is actually worthwhile giving some serious thought to. I think that through the practicing of Iaido, that we are all able to become better persons, because although in the practice, with the daily drawing of that blade and fighting against the imaginary opponents, we keep chopping away all the rough edges of our rough diamond that lies within ourselves. And in the end, we all become shining stars, which others actually strive to become. And that was Samurai Spirit for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Join me again next time when the search continues for the true Samurai Spirit.